How to get your first deal fast as a new real estate agent. How do you put things together so quickly that you're able to close a deal within the first 30 days or less? Hi, I'm Paul R. Atkinson, your real estate coach, and in this video, I'm going to show you some main ingredients that you should have in order to get that first deal done fast as a brand new realtor. Before we get started, hit that subscribe button. And remember, in the description of this video, you will find tools that you can use to increase your production and get more sellers and buyers in 30 days or less. So here's what we need to talk about today. How do you get your first deal fast as a new realtor? The first thing you should do is create a prospecting plan. What do you think of when you hear me say this? Create a prospecting plan. You know, many years ago, I'm talking about in the 1990s, I learned something called IGA. Yes, write that down. IGA. Income generating idea. Get a sheet of paper. It's quite simple. Get a blank sheet of paper and start writing every little activity or event or something that you can do that would potentially generate income. So for example, as a brand new realtor, what can you do to generate that income? Well, write this down. You can mail out. You can make phone calls. You can network. You can place an ad on social media. You can do videos. Anything that comes to your mind in your marketplace, wherever you are right now, that is an income generating idea, you need to have it on a list, and that will be the construction of your marketing plan. Because once you have your prospecting plan identified of all the things that you can do, you're going to take that and start to formulate your marketing plan. Your marketing plan is something that is ongoing consistently. You plan for the entire year, you plan for the quarter, you plan for the month, you plan for the day. But you want to get that deal real fast. So here's what you need to do. I like to call this my exercise of the sphere. So you get a circle, and that circle is you. And from you, think of, who do you know? Well, you have relatives, write them down. And then they're immediate to you. You have relatives, you have friends, you have people you've worked with. Just write all those people down. Then draw a line from the first person and think of, who does that person know? So maybe you've put down John as the first person, and John is your brother. John has a wife. And then John's wife has a sister who is married to Tom. And do you see how this goes? You just create a link with people. It begins with yourself, and then it works on outward to all the people. Before you know it, on this list, you'll have generated probably 100 people. Very interesting. But when you put this together, you now have a ton of people that you can send an email to, send a mail out to, you can call them, you can do something on a regular basis that will cause you to get something and get identified very quickly. So that's part of a marketing plan that you should have. After your prospecting plan, you have your marketing plan. Then you have to believe two things. You know, NAR says that more than 80% of realtors fail. More than 80% of real estate agents, realtors fail to produce not one dime during the course of a year. Why is that? For me, I say that it is the lack of belief and the lack of persistence. So you, as a new realtor, must hold this, grab it and hold it, and know that you must believe in yourself. You must believe that you are the realtor of choice. And not only that, but you have to be persistent. Rome was not built in one day. So you must have this prospecting plan where you write down all of the things that you need to write down as a income generating idea. And then from there, you have your marketing plan. And your marketing plan would go into you working a network of people. And then you believe and you are persistent in what you are doing. You can't give up. You have to work it every day moving forward. Get that motivation inside of you and keep that motivation going. Then you'll work your plan every day. After you believe in yourself and you have that persistence, it leads to you believing and being persistent and working your daily plan each and every day. There is no demotivation factor in your abilities. You are finding what's going to motivate you and keeping that motivation going. And every day you're working your business to make sure that you're getting one step closer to closing that deal, one step closer to finding that buyer, one step closer to finding that seller that wants to list with you and get the deal done. And most importantly, as we wrap this up, is for you to ask for the business on a daily basis. I always like to say, wear a name badge. Get yourself a name badge. That way, when you go into the supermarket, someone can see that you have a name badge. You see them looking at it and you can have a conversation with them. You can get their information and put them in that CRM of yours. You can go to the gas station to pump your gas and go inside to pay and somebody's looking at your name badge. Have that conversation. Put them in your database. You can go to a network meeting and get perhaps somebody that's interested in selling or buying a property or renting just by identifying you as a realtor. Or maybe you can wear a shirt or some kind of uniform, whatever it is. But I really like that name badge, in my opinion. So you have to be seen and you need to ask for the business. And the way to ask for the business is this, and I want you to repeat after me. You say this: who do you know that would like to sell real estate, rent real estate, or buy real estate? Who do you know? That's the way to ask for it, okay? So it was a pleasure, pure delight. Remember, subscribe to this channel right now, and also in the description of this video, click on the link that's going to help you how to get more buyers and more sellers in 30 days or less. Do it now. Until next time, I will see you real soon. Let's go get them, Tiger.